Hello, my beautiful earth signs. How are you all doing? Welcome, welcome, my Taurus, my Virgos, and my Capricorns. How are you all doing? And those of you that are new to my channel, hello, how are you all? I'm so excited to have everyone on my channel today watching. So this, my friends, my earth signs, is your weekly reading for October 23rd to the 29th. We're going to ask spirit guides what message you need to hear today if you're watching. All right, spirit guides, what do my earth signs need to hear this coming week? I'm excited. I've got exciting energy here. Okay, my friends. Woo! All right, we are getting the Hangman. That's your first card, the Hangman. All right, this is such a cool card. I love these decks. This deck is awesome. We are getting the Devil. Okay. Ooh, look at that card. It's like a mushroom lady and there's a spider. I'm not a big fan of spiders. I am terrified of spiders. I'm sure they're very nice creatures, but they terrify me. All right. So, Eight of Pentacles. The Hangman, the Devil, Eight of Pentacles. So this is the deck I'm using here, my friends. Tarot of Mystical Moments. And I am going to use the guidebook here to give you an interpretation of the cards. And I'm going to tie it all together with my own intuition. So we're going to see what Spirit Guide's message is for you for this week here, my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. All right, so first card here, the Hangman. The card shows a graceful woman hanging upside down, her arms crossed over her chest. She is surrounded by thick green leaves, which create a natural and intimate atmosphere. Birds appear between the leaves and are looking at the woman with curiosity. The woman is not at all afraid. She seems calm and is at peace with her situation. Her leg is gently bound to a zipper, and her weight moves the zipper downwards, opening up a new perspective, a different landscape. From behind the wall of leaves, a hint of blue sky and clouds are visible behind the woman and also on her dress. She knows new opportunity will come if she waits. So, my friends, this card's all about stillness, acceptance, fresh perspective, suspension, and holding patterns. So, spirit guides are asking some of you to really take a step back and look at your situation and look at your week this week with a different perspective, okay? Things are going on around you, and you might be just looking at things through one perspective, like a tunnel vision is what I'm getting here from spirit guides. And they're asking you to look at your week through different eyes, no matter what is going on. And I feel like there's a lot going on, especially with the birds and the leaves. It's almost like you're too focused on one thing when there's a lot going on around you and you need to be aware of it. And I feel there's opportunities coming in for some of you this week as well that you need to be aware of. And in order for you to see those opportunities, you need to look at things from a different perspective here, okay? So that is the message I'm getting overall, but we'll tie this all together and see what else we're getting here. I'm getting the Devil. So let's see what the Devil is all about here in this card. And the Devil is not a bad card, everyone. Some people believe it is, but it's not. So the card of the Devil shows a spider woman who lures you into her web. She's sitting on a red mushroom, a warning of danger and poison. The spider's look is alluring, and she is trying to tempt you by offering sweet cherries. She preys on your weakness and illusions. She has patiently weaved her spider web, which appears delicate but is actually unbreakable. If you're not careful, you can get trapped in the spider web of submission and indulgence. So this card here, my friends, is about obsessions, traps, temptations, delusions, allure, corruption, enmeshment, and indulgence, okay? So spirit guides are really asking you to look at your situation this week, or look at your life, or look at the habits that you have this week through a different perspective here, okay? And release anything that is keeping you caught in a trap. Okay, it might not look like a trap, or you might be tempted into things that might look good, but they're actually not. And I feel, especially for some of you, healthy attitudes, And healthy habits. I feel some of these temptations are habits for some of you, okay? Some of you are obsessed with something, or there's something not right this week, okay, that you're needing to have another look at and in a different perspective. Do you think maybe you're drinking too much coffee? Do you think that some of your habits are just, it's asking, spirit guides are asking you to take a really good look at some of the things that you are doing this week, okay? That is a natural routine for you that might seem good, but it actually isn't. Like, what is it that you're doing daily that could be hurting you rather than helping you? Okay, that's what I'm getting. And just be careful of people around this week, okay? And situations that are presented to you, or offers. I feel like some of you may get a good offer, but it's actually not. And to really take a step back and not be too quick to make decisions, okay? Take a step back, maybe discuss this with another person if there is a tempting offer coming in this week for some of you, especially of those of you that are looking at finding another opportunity as far as work or job related or career, even people. I feel if you're looking for a love or a partner, to be very careful with the people that are presenting love offers to you here, my friends, because some of them might be not good. And yeah, I feel like just be aware of your surroundings this week, my friends. I think there's some temptations, and I feel some of this is habits. Habits that you might think are good, but this week spirit guides really want you to pay an extra attention to this stuff that's going on here. Okay, and yeah, the spider, I don't like spiders, I don't like webs, I don't like getting caught in anything. So just be very careful that you don't get trapped or caught into something that you can't get out of, my friends. This is what it's kind of saying here. Eight of Pentacles. All right, what is Eight of Pentacles asking us? Or letting us know here? All right, on this card, we see an artist with 8 colorful butterflies. The woman is concentrating on painting the butterfly's wings, hoping to develop her creativity, working skills even further. Sorry, let me read that again. That was very not good the way I read that. The woman is concentrating on painting the butterfly's wings, hoping to develop her her creative working skills even further. She paints with ease and pleasure, focusing on each tiny detail. Nothing distracts her dedicated work and her diligence. So this card's all about being focused, having discipline and mastery, developing your skills, dedication, craft, workflow, and details, okay? So spirit guides are asking you to really master and develop your skills at this time, whatever it is that you're doing right now, my friends, to focus in on the details, okay? And to really discipline yourself, to allow yourself to master the things that you're working on, and not to be impatient, okay? Don't take shortcuts. That's what spirit guides are asking. I feel that this all lines up to really look at things through a different perspective, okay? And because you're working really hard on a project, or if it's self-mastery, or you're trying to launch a new project. I feel some of you are trying to launch a new project. Be careful of the offers that come in, because not all the offers are going to be good offers. Don't get me wrong, there's really good offers coming in for you, my friends, but some of them are sugar-coated, so be careful. All right, that is what I'm getting here, some of you, especially if you're working on something that you've been that you're passionate about, and it's very creative, and it's a really good project too. I feel some of you have been doing this for a long time, and this is something that's personal to you. Some of you might be working on a project at work, so just be careful of people kind of, coming in and leading you in the wrong direction or giving you wrong advice. That is what the Devil card here is saying. Just be very careful of tempting offers, tempting advice that might seem or sound good at the moment, but actually isn't, okay? So, I don't know why. I feel like someone's trying to trick you here, my friends. I don't know why I'm getting that. Some of you, not everyone. Remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So this week, my friends, look through a different perspective and be very careful of the offers coming in, and take a step back and look at the whole picture for what it is. Even if you're meeting people, just be very careful and wary about some of the advice that you're given, right? Okay, so let's see what else we're getting here. Self-interest. Okay, so, oh my gosh, wow, okay. I am so sorry. We got the devil card here, and then I'm getting the fox. All right, it's a trap, cunning, sly. Okay, so spirit guides are asking some of you to be very careful this week, okay? You got a fox in the crowd. This person is self-interested. They're very deceitful. They're going to try to trap you, and this person, they're cunning, they're sly, they're very sharp, okay? So I feel like some of you might feel this energy. This person might have red hair, okay? I'm getting that. And it's right on the card here, redhead. So my friends, be wary. Oh gosh, okay, it's a man. This could be some, wow, that is interesting here, my friends. So this is a warning this week for you. My earth signs, you need to be very careful with people around you, getting advice from somebody, or just, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but definitely this week you need to really be careful with those around you. This could be a person that you know. It could be a lover. It could be a spouse, a love interest. There's masculine energy. It could be yourself here, my friends, that is sabotaging you could be sabotaging yourself because you're just not seeing things for what they are, because spirit guides are really asking you this week here, my earth signs, my Tauruses, Virgos, and Capricorns, be careful. There's something just not right this week, okay? I think you're working on something. This is something you're passionate about, okay? This is something you quite enjoy, and you're trying to master this skill, so don't take any shortcuts here. But I feel like there's somebody, something, or someone that's going to try to lure you into, it's like a false or a misrepresentation of something, or false information, or sugarcoating. It's an offer being presented that isn't good, okay? So before you make any decisions, or, you know, quickly decide on anything, just take a step back and look at things from a different perspective this week, okay? On anything. I'm going to say all around, anything that you're doing this week, just be aware, okay? Because there's some sort of temptation coming in, and it's not a good one, okay? So spirit guides are with you. They want you to know that you've got to be very careful. You got to avoid any kind of crisis, okay? You're being guided to listen to your gut. That is what I'm getting here with the cross, okay? So really tap into what you're feeling and use your intuition this week very strongly. I feel like you're going to get signs as well if you're getting repetitive numbers, that sort of thing, okay? And you don't want to end up in a position where you made a bad move, and then you're in a position where you're not doing well, okay? So this is a week of being very aware of your surroundings and things that are going on, okay? Also, to make sure, before signing anything or doing anything, to read every single detail of anything that is being presented to you, okay? Because I feel like there's going to be some things that are hidden. Information that, any kind of contracts, that sort of thing. Read things in detail before you sign off on anything this week. Employment contracts. If you're buying a house, if you're selling a product, or anything that has to do with contracts, okay? Really look at everything in detail, full detail. Look at things thoroughly here, my friends. This is just letting you know to be very conscious of the things going on in your life this week here, my friends. I feel like there's a lot going on, and spirit guides really want you to be protected this week, okay? I don't know what it is that you're doing. I would love to hear about it. Comment below if there's a project or something you're working on. If you need advice, I do personal readings, which is in my description box here. You can find my email if you require a personal reading. All right, so let's see what messages we're getting here. These cards are all so very slippery here, my friends, so I apologize when these fall out. Don't fear a blank canvas. Use it to turn your life into a masterpiece. So some of you might be starting a new project even, right? So don't be afraid to start something new this week, especially because you're trying to master something. You're developing your skills here as well, okay? And try not to take shortcuts. So if you haven't started a project that you're wanting to work on, or if it's work related, don't fear the blank canvas. Just go for it. Dive right in. Here we're getting, don't spend too much time in despair. Move through the emotions and release it. So some of you might be going through some really some emotions this week of despair. I don't know if you're feeling this, if you're feeling that something's going to be off this week. I feel some of you might be already feeling that things are a little off. I've had, last couple of days, I've had this like feeling. I'm not an anxious person, but I've had this feeling of anxiety the last couple of days. I'm not even sure why. And you know, I checked in with everyone in my life to make sure everyone's doing well, but I feel like maybe it's the weather change or something happening in the world. I'm not even sure, to be quite honest, but I've had this like feeling that I need to be aware of something. And I'm an air sign. I'm a Gemini, so I haven't done my reading yet. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out through the cards today for my week next week. But for all of you here, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of a blank canvas. Don't be afraid of anything, actually. Use it to turn your life into a masterpiece, and don't spend too much time in despair. So even though you're getting a message of warning, don't overthink it too much, okay? Move through the emotions and then release the energy, okay? Just be aware. That is all I'm asking. That's all spirit guides want you to know, is just to be aware. I'm going to pull one more card for one last message here for all of you. And we've got a sneaky card in here. That's from my other deck. I don't know why that's in there, but let's just put that aside. Okay, spirit guides, what message do my earth signs need to hear? One last message from you. All right. You miss the beauty when you're stressed. Be gentle with yourself. Be messy sometimes. Let it all go. So here we are with all these messages from spirit guides. So I feel a lot of you are pressured. Maybe you're working on something and you're putting too much pressure on yourself that you might miss something. Okay, so with this message coming in here, this last one, you miss the beauty when you are stressed. Be gentle with yourself and be messy sometimes. Let it all go. Okay. I feel some of you might be overwhelmed this week, okay? There's a lot going on in your life, and that is why you don't want to miss any details. Be careful of people trying to trick you or trap you. And take your time to look at things thoroughly, especially contracts. But if you're working on a creative project, it's okay to take a moment and look at the creation, what you've created. Look at it, move back and look at it from a different perspective, right? And be gentle with yourself. Don't push yourself so hard, my friends. And, you know, earth signs, you are people that are very focused. You're very grounded, okay? And you're very results oriented. And sometimes you forget to, I think you push yourself so hard that you forget to enjoy moments in your life. And you just put way too much pressure on yourself. And that's what I'm getting here, okay? And you need to release that energy. You will get the job done because you always do, right? But you need to also take a moment to really enjoy the process of what it is that you're doing, That is a message here from spirit guides, okay? Things will get done because you're going to make sure that you do, but just take a moment to step back and take a breather here, my friends. Spirit guides are really asking you to do that. And of course, you make checklists because that's your thing. And, you know, you stay on top of things. Don't leave things to the last minute either, okay? So that is your message, my friends. If it resonates, please comment below, as I would love to hear all about it. If you're enjoying my video, hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. And until next week, my friends, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching.